Ostan Engineering, our feet are firmly on the ground, so your head can be in the cloud. Another thing here is a plumbing stack, which is in this bulkhead here. So you want to lay out your layout as much as possible to stay close to the plumbing stack. Because the sink in the kitchen is there, and we had to run the plumbing this way to this stack here, and then we had to run the plumbing from the bathroom this way. But whenever possible, you want to consider where your plumbing stack is when laying out your bathroom and your kitchen. The laundry room here, so we had to have a rigid piping for ducting the dryer, but the client ended up buying a heat pump dryer. Now with the heat pump dryer, you don't need to vent, it's a ventless dryer. So if you know that that's the kind of dryer you're going to get, you might be able to not have a hole in the ceiling for venting. Now the client wanted to have options, so we had this hole here for venting the dryer. But if you're going to go with a heat pump dryer, then you don't need to have that, which allows you to fully seal your ceiling as well and reduce that noise that gets transferred. If I wrap up, so some of the key things that were key in this project: the walkout basement. We had to walk on the retaining wall. We were able to move it from a concrete retaining wall to a stone retaining wall. Then the egress windows. You have to put frost protection, so you have to dig all the way out, put your rigid foam. This has to be designed as well by an engineer or a professional that's approved for that. The egress window. Now you have to consider sound. If you don't want to have any sort of noise transfer between the two floors, you have to consider an STC rated higher than 50. And you achieve this by putting dense insulation in your floor cavities